This is a test. Well, let's see if this works. This is the review of the Rocksolar portable power station. As you can see here, 110 volts, 80 watts, lays by its side, stands up. It's good for a week. It's called the Weekender. Let's move on. Comes in a box, nothing much to see there, and here is the product. It's got 2 outlets, power, that is the fan. On this side, nothing, but if you want to lay them down, those little pegs there work very well. You turn it back, it can go that way, or you can stand it differently so you can have the controls on the top, and they have the same little pegs. They're rubberized and they fall out, so you've got to be careful. And it's got 2 lights. It'd be good for a tenting situation. You got 4 USBs, DC out, USB-C, and a display. Real basic. Now that light has 2 settings, and whenever you turn anything on, the battery shows up, and then it has the side light, which has 3 settings: steady, flashing, and then a stronger flash. You turn it off. You don't want to waste your battery. You have the 2 plugs, one with a ground, one not. I don't know if they have the same power. I'm sure it's in the manual. I didn't really check. So today I'm checking a 40-inch TV that is not a smart TV. And what I did is I plugged it in, and then I put a ROKU device and I let it run. And my task was to see, there is a Samsung, was to see how long the Rocksolar will run a television running a ROKU device, which is hooked up to Wi-Fi. So they say turn it on. The red light on the TV goes on. Once we start it up, there you go. Now I've got to plug in the ROKU, and then I started this, I think it was exactly at 10:30. I had a full charge. I had just charged it. So at 10:30 this went down, and then what I did next was I started checking it. I'll just show you what had happened at this point. So now put in the ROKU at 10:36. Still got a full charge here. Oh, whoa, what's this all about? Got a full charge at 10:36. And this is pulling Wi-Fi, and it's an older TV. So I want to be fair to the Rocksolar. It's confusing with the this TV is probably drawing a little bit more power. It's a lot bigger than the newer ones. It's at least 6-7 years old. So I'm going to just exit out. And then what I did is I went back and I took video during the process. And as you can see here, the Rocksolar, oh my god, what time is that at? Well, that's when I first started it. Wrong video. Well, clearly I'm going to have to edit the hell out of this. But I'll get this one going up, and I'm at 2 bars now, and let's see what time I'm at there. And it looks like 12:16 I still have 2 bars. Now this is deceiving, because at 12:16 I have 2 bars, but it doesn't quite make it past 1 o'clock. And now I just wanted to do a basic test. But what happened at this point is that I decided to turn it on intermittent, or what's it called when this one. So all of a sudden it recorded so fast over the course of 45 minutes. I had it on 1 minute. I should have done it on 30 seconds. But I for the life of me, can't remember what it's called when it's capturing only certain times, so that's annoying. Anyway, that's what happened. I let it go, and at just before 1 o'clock, it was dead. So I'll show you that. I brought it over to charge it up. So now it's charging at 0, and it took just over 2 hours to charge it up. Now, let's get the image here. The Rocksolar has this grounded plug and this non-grounded plug, which I think work the same. Here you can charge the Rocksolar with its own solar panel. I find this part useful, but the actual charging port, where's that? Well, here's the front view. If you lay it down on its side in case you want to have a panel beside your tent, if you're in a tent or in a small off-grid cabin, you can charge it up during the day here, and then you move over. You still have your USB-C and whatever other devices. You have lights, so you don't need a light for this. That's what it looks like from the top. I don't know what these lights would be used for. Now there's your outlet. I don't know why they didn't go with a laptop generic charger, because if you lose your charger, how are you going to get this thing going? At the price point, $107 Canadian with tax around $120, delivered the next day. You can't go wrong, but this would be something certainly I would like to see a USB-C with a much more powerful and generic charger for a Chromebook or Dell computers, or whatever you're charging with now. This should go to universal charger, because that way if you lose the power brick, at least you can use your computers. So that's a bit of a downer. That's just a cooling fan, and there's where I started from. So here's it charging up. All in all, if you're going to bring this where you don't have power, maybe you're sitting outside. Go back to a better image. If you're going to sit outside and you're going to use the Rocksolar, here you go. You can charge your laptop. It's not going to go. I'm going to do a laptop experiment, but right now, a full TV for 2+ hours with Wi-Fi, and it's older. I don't think you can go wrong. It would likely last the night. I tried to plug this into an older bar fridge. It didn't work. It just shut down. Nothing broke. Not running, nothing else. So I would say, all in all, if you're gonna have a little tiny power pack like this, it packs a punch.